Cool. The internet's actually working pretty well, so that's nice. I actually have a couple quests that are across the world. For some reason, Gadgetan's coming back to my head, but, I guess I gotta turn that in. But I also need to go to Stormwind. Yeah, there's a quest turn here. I need to go out here and get enchanting training. And then I have stuff up here. I need to turn. I don't know about that. I'll check in that one. But I definitely have stuff in the Plaguelands. I also picked up a whole bunch of, not a whole bunch, but some rune cloth, so I'm gonna be trying to leveling up tailoring a bit too.
The Arcane only corrupts those who are weak. Keep up on your training, or you may find a similar fate.
I'm trying to not spend all my money, but we'll see.
The Arcane only corrupts those who are...
I am curious, when is my next Healthstone? 58, so 2 levels. Okay. I definitely am feeling the need
Alrighty then.
for better healing.
The dark times will pass.
I think for this, I just need to look for stuff that's 56. Because I was otherwise up to date. I think I actually will not pick up Tainted Blood, because I am
Remember the sun well.
trying to keep some my money. Yeah, you wanna go? You know, sights?
Send me back.
Let's see if I can make it to the boat. My plan was to go to Booty Bay and then fly up to Stormwind. I considered the marsh, and then going into Ironforge, but I explicitly have quests in Stormwind. Oh god. Barely made it.
To fart in the tub.
Okay, girl. Looks like there is no sea giant. Oh, that's right, because the other quest, that is over here, I don't know if it's like something I can get to easily or if it's deeper in the dungeon, because if it's just on the surface level, I could totally do that quest, but
Fastest griffins this side of Airy Peak. Want to take a ride?
it was the other quest. Hold on. Jamal the Prophet. I think that they're just out and about. And it has the dungeon icon because I killed them in the sunken temples. Yeah. So ideally I can turn that in. This is the one I have to figure out. Let me look it up. Oh, interesting. There's apparently another quest chain, but it's hold on. So, I totally got sidetracked, but apparently there's another quest where you can turn in that gem. Okay, it seems like it's probably actually inside the dungeon pretty... Let me see this video here. Yeah, it's, Okay, so I might see if that quest line in Swamp of Sorrows is available. Thinking about it, it has been quite a hot minute since I've been to Stormwind. It's been like probably a month in real life.
What's on your mind?
The Atalai tablets! Thank you, adventurer! Once I deliver these to the Explorers League, our names shall go down in history together. You have helped an old dwarf fulfill his final obligation in life. For that, I am eternally grateful.
Safe travels.
Okay, I don't think this is really terribly interesting, but I honestly don't care about this. So let's do that. Because this actually can technically help me by giving me some extra armor. Like, as minor as it is something that can help me, and I don't have to do anything about it. So. Also, I was totally interested in that quest giver that was walking around here. Where'd they go? Oh, it's probably this, so I can just follow this path. Got it. Damn, I mean, like, they were only on foot and walking. How far could they have gotten? Crazy. Okay, I was gonna go to the tailoring place, but I'm totally invested in finding this quest giver. Because I am curious if the quest to go to the new frontier is for Outland. Because that might be my first, like, Outland quest, if so. They went the other direction. That's why.
How are greetings and salutations, hero. I have the latest news from both continents and points beyond for your consideration.
Attention, heroes! The Cenarian Circle seeks able-bodied individuals to assist them in exploring the vast new frontiers of Kalimdor. A forbidden wasteland of
no,
unimaginable
actually.
dangers lies far to the west of Tanaris and Gadgetsa,
Whatever.
and the Circle needs...
Adventurer, your aid is needed in Feralis. An outlaw mage Lethendris has fled to the ancient elven ruins Eldrithalis, now called Dire Maw. It is believed she has an item of dangerous magical energy which must be recovered. Latronicus Moonspear requests agents to enter Dire Maw and retrieve the item from Lethendris. Serve the Alliance. Seek out Latronicus at the Feathermoon Stronghold in Feralis.
The other quest, is actually for Ungaro Crater. Because I picked up the quest in Barbassus, and then talked to the Elder. And I was hoping it'd be for, like, Felwood, but no, it was, Ungaro Crater. It's the same thing here. I think I am going to Tanaris, though. Unless Tanaris is in Kalimdor. We'll see. I picked up that quest, but I can always just drop it.
I supply since the fall of Dalaran and the Have a good one.
Well met.
Interesting. Basically everything at this point requires, like, some kind of unusual reagent, in the sense of you gotta get it from a drop, or herbalism, or mining.
Light bless you.
Step on up. See you later.
Technically, I'm kind of out of... Oh, that's right. I'm gonna see how much this sells for. Hopefully it gives me big money. Probably was not paying attention. It's supposed to be a spot. There it is. this the real price, or is this just the price that people are putting up? Let me look. Let's see. What are people selling it for? Hmm. It looks like at some point it's been like 200 gold, but I think it's... If this is what people are selling it for, I'm just gonna put up to that, but... This data is not accurate. It said it sold for like 3,000 gold. But people have apparently been selling it for like up to 1,000. But that might be like right out of release. Hmm. What is this? Okay, I could always try putting it up for more, but... Right, hi Ixie. But I'd rather it sell for something than have to like constantly try to resell. I won't go all the way down to 40 because like a lot of the data I was seeing was like people were selling it for like over 100 normally. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'll just vendor that. This is cheap as shit too. I'm gonna vendor that. Okay, I think that's it. No, but I think I should at this point.
with you.
I forgot I have the flowers.
Be careful.
I kept that. There's a quest in, I think it's Red Ridge, where you get to make a bouquet for someone, and they give you some.
Greetings.
I can't do that yet.
I kind of want to like make room in one of these bags, but I think I'm okay.
For the Alliance.
Right. I'm not sure. I was gonna say something. There was like a reason for it, but I can't remember what that reason would have been. So
Honor, friend.
I have no excuses. I forgot to put this in the market. I think the general concept is that I was just trying to do minimal add-ons. And so I was only adding stuff as I needed it. And the optioning stuff I didn't need as much. But nowadays I think I might. Oh damn, it doesn't match a little bit off. I was supposed to be cheaper. But oh well. It'll probably let's see. It'll probably sell regardless. I think that's it. I think.
What are you looking for?
I need to make food really quick. That's right. There we go. And then I think from here, that's right, I need to go out here. Talk to this guy. Maybe it changed. Oh, hold on. Even then, I was thinking of going to level up enchanting to get it past 225, but And I'm pretty sure you have to go talk to this person over here. But I don't have enough money. That's on my fault. But so I'm gonna go up. And I think actually I'm gonna save a little bit of money, but it might be faster too. I'm gonna go on the train to Ironforge and then fly out from there. So I want to get to here. I'll also try to summon an Inferno later on tonight, before I end the stream. I tried to do it last night, or 2 nights ago, I forget. And it just like bugged out or something. 'Cause nothing spawned. No! I guess we're gonna get this one. I'm not seeing anything obvious. The only thing that I see is that it's possible having a pet already prevents it from spawning, even though it despawns your pet. Which, to me, that sounds like a bug, but we'll see. That just means whenever I try, I will unsummon whatever demon I have. For some reason, maybe not for some reason, but this totally just reminded me of Event Horizon. Because I have that bridge that's totally doing that. Okay, we're off to the hinterlands. And then after that, we'll go to the Plague Lands. I don't know if I ever saw that before, or if I internalized it. There's totally like a launch pad over here. I don't know how they land, if they just go reverse, but that's kind of cool. It makes sense to have it high up here in the peak. That way they have room to get up to speed, versus just trying to make their own lift. I don't know if I've ever noticed this boat over here. That's actually kind of cool. Where is this? No, definitely have not been there. Interesting. Just got to thinking, someone or something had to chisel all of this. That's actually a crazy thought. 'Cause, like, that's not the mountainside. Unless it was like a really big rock that jutted out, right? And they carved it down. But if not, that means they brought this here. And then worked on it, or vice versa. Damn. Don't mind me, just passing through. If I remember correctly, there's like a little hole over here. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Boo. Oh, there's totally this big skeleton in this pool. That's cool. Hold on. Hello. Just gonna go over here.
Hey there.
I don't think I ate.
Hello, man. See ya later.
I guess they don't have a voiceover for this. Interesting. But their reckless trust of false visions led my people to their eternal doom. I thank you, Warlock, for avenging my exile. I mourn for my people. I have no home to return to. I'll take your pants.
Later.
Okay, I lose intellect. I gain a ton of spirit. And I actually have a spell power. These might be good for like a healer or something, I don't know. They at least look better than my current clothes. But I don't think I'll swap them out.
Out of range. I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Okay, I actually didn't think they would hurt this much, but apparently they do. That was on me.
I can't pass that yet.
Yeah, I didn't think it'd be that tough. I figured my dots would have killed them, but no.
That's still recharging.
I guess to be fair, I don't have a ton of health, and I don't have a ton of armor. Motherfucking Warlock. I was banking on Hellfire to like finish them off, but they interrupted, so that was that.
I need to get closer. That's still recharging.
I'm mostly just looking to try and get a little bit of like quick cash while I'm here. That's why I was doing this.
Out of range.
And there's also the item for the chicken quest. I like how they have a giant egg here. Okay, I guess we go to the playgrounds. Let's get out of here.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
What can I get for you today? Off with it.
Okay, doing much better now. I got a couple of gold. And I'm thinking about it. I could probably do a little bit of grinding in the Plaguelands. Just to kill a couple of stuff to get some money or sellables. And ideally I'll have enough money at that point.
Where would you like to fly to?
Watch your back.
Okay, and then I need to take a quick break. So while we're flying, I'll be right back. Ideally, I'll get back by the time we get there. But it shouldn't take more than 5 minutes, if not. Okay, we're back.
What do you want from me?
I was kind of thinking about it too, with the questing and how it's kind of like directing us between Winterspring and the Plague Lands. Oh, these are totally meat wagons. But the thought was, before TBC, and it was just WoW, like the first WoW. If I remember correctly, leveling up, like the final, like 10 levels, like from 50 to 60, gets kind of rough. And like people run out of quests pretty quickly if you like stick to one zone. And I think people even complain about it after going to multiple zones, but I think the idea was that like, hey, here in Winterspring, also go to the Plague Lands, and then like you will level off of both of those. But with the Burning Crusade, whenever that was released, they did like a whole buff to the EXP gains after like level 30, 40 or something like that. So these are probably like easier to do in that regard, like sticking to one zone. Where before, they like really encouraged it because you kind of needed to. Also, this is a weird halberd. I guess maybe it's like an axe, and it's like stuck in here, but that's weird. Oh shit, it's Necropolis! Oh. This is gonna make me want to come back. Instead of going to Winterspring again. God, I just fucking love the undead stuff. I need to go this way. I think the original thought process was that I've done the Plague Lands before, in previous games.
That's still recharging.
But if we just plow through Winterspring, I might just come back for anyways.
What brings you here? I am listening. Hello. What brings you here?
Interesting how I don't know if I broke it, because like no one's talking, but it's possible they just don't have any. I did not realize. Forgive my callous words, Warlock. Because earlier they were like, I don't want to talk about it. The mistakes of my ancestors are not what I wish to dwell on, but if your request is truly genuine, I will help you. They examine the fragments. I believe this is the Crystal of Zin Malor, an artifact that can contain and control strong arcane forces. It could have been used for good, but the evil intentions of those that stole it caused it to shatter. Interesting. Go to the temple in Ashara. I can only hope the book is still there. And then we'd come back here. Great. Also, damn girl. You're rocking it. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do from here? I could hearth back. That would probably be the cleanest option. Oh shit. If I were to hearth, I would end up here. And I would still have to fly here and there. And then eventually down here. So I think I might just double back. Go to Iron Forge, take the tram, Booty Bay, back over. Alternatively, I go to the marsh. That may not be a bad idea. I'll land here. And then I could fly over here. And then kind of like work my way up. Okay, that sounds good. The grubs explode, quote unquote, whenever you kill them. It's poisonous goo. Interesting. Why are these fucking level 58 mobs dropping a like level 30 cooking ingredient? Ugh. I guess it's not horrible, but it's just like I would really appreciate just like tender wolf meat. Actually, I did get some, apparently. Before I talk out of my ass too much.
That's still recharging. My mana is low. That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh no! This is a dangerous spot, apparently. I'll be fine, but just a little sudden.
I can't cast that yet. Not enough mana. I need more mana.
Where's it that necropolis again? There it is. I just love to see it. Oh, this is totally breathing. I thought it was just like a graphic. It's totally alive though. I think the level designers kind of took a backseat on the roads as they got to higher levels. And what I mean by that is that these roads seem very flat. And that's not a problem, no issues. But a lot of the roads in lower levels are uneven. Like they clearly put effort into try and like this right here, this kind of style, where there's just like slight elevation changes in the road and stuff like that. Where here, it's basically flat. So it's just like, I imagine like the level designer is just like, here you go, road, next thing, move on. Because they were cramming for the end of release. Where, like, Elwyn Forest, they probably spent a lot of time handcrafting those roads. Maybe not a lot of time, but they at least spent some time. Okay. I wonder how much it'll sell for. Probably not a ton. But I'll check.
That's still recharging.
Okay. This is supposed to be a chapel. It was a chapel, I guess. Wait, this is the graveyard of Eastern Plaguelands, I guess. Or at least one of them. Oh, because the Spirit Healer's right here. I guess there's another one here, here.
Good day. They hand the corpses to me. I toss them in the pit.
Okay, good for you.
See you later.
No, this is the chapel.
Where would you like to fly to?
See you soon.
just thought about this. The flight path I have decided on doesn't take me back to Stormwind, which isn't like exclusively an issue, but if I want to get the enchanting level up, I might have to swing back at some point. Although there is a world where that was only for WoW Classic, like the original WoW. And TBC changed it, but I'll have to see. Because maybe I can just get the training elsewhere, at just another enchanting trainer.
Well met, adventurer. I'm learning the art of griffin handling from Baldrock over there. One day, I hope to run my own stable of griffins.
Where would you like...
Greetings.
Hail, adventurer. I am pleased to see you, but regret that our meeting is not under more pleasant conditions. Listen close, for I have a vital task for you. The mage Leftendris, a vicious blood elf whose brutality is matched only by her twisted addiction to magic, has fled into Dire Maul. She has created a device, a web to ensnare the magical energies of that place, and we fear that if left unchecked, she will cause irreparable damage to our world. Stop her, adventurer. Find her and retrieve her web. She is likely near the satyrs in Warpwood Quarter of Dire Maul. Bring the web to me so that its power may be released safely back into the wilds.
Farewell.
I don't know if I will actually do that quest, do the dungeon, but I'm just grabbing it just in case.
It's too far away.
Hold on, there's an enchanting trainer here. Well, let's just find out.
If you are seeking a truly rewarding pursuit,
yeah,
the
I can do
life
it.
of
Okay.
enchanting is for you.
Boom.
Go in peace.
I mean, that's still, I forgot whenever I was in Stormwind. To get the intelligence enchantment. There we go.
Ishnu Allah, my goods are of the highest quality. Goddess Joga.
Where would you like to fly to?
Alone.
Okay, I guess we're going east again. I'm gonna take this opportunity to take a quick break. So I'll be right back after we get past this part. I love this part. I'm thinking of changing the title of this stream VOD after. For one that says that I did chilling in Winterspring. I did very little Winterspring so far. Did mostly just everything else, the crafting and going across the world. If I was just looking for like straight experience per minute, probably would have been better off just staying in Winterspring. But that's okay. I am here for the adventure. I don't see that many safe paths here. Might just have to fight my way through. Is that their name now? Is their name to be Glue Stick? I think it's how we're gonna stick it. But on the whole, also, hi birds. But on the whole horse versus pony thing, something that got me remembering it, I don't know if you've ever watched Parks and Recreation, but little Sebastian's a pony. So that helped me, like, internalize that, like, okay, it's the horse versus pony difference that we were talking about the other day. I think some of it's definitely a product of its time, like when it came out. But overall it's pretty good. I like it. Some people have said that it's like a worse The Office. And I don't know. I enjoy them both for different reasons. I do remember seeing, what was it? Oh, God. It wasn't Windows 7. It was Windows 8. I remember they actually had, like, computers with Windows 8. And that horrible, interface that they decided to have. They wanted to get rid of the desktop. And that's just like a blast for me to leave. And like a blast from the past. And like, yeah, we had that for a while. Also, I think this is fine from a gameplay perspective. I actually enjoy it this way. But I'm just thinking of like a realism. And it's just like, oh hey, there's a warlock over there killing some of our Naga guards. Should we do anything about that? Nah. If we don't go for them, maybe they'll leave us alone. And then like this guy's just like hanging out.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, I don't, I may have already changed it. It's been so long since I've had the Windows 11 set up. So I got Windows 11, I think it was 2023, maybe 2022. And my power button's right here. Like, I don't know, like mine's right here. So... But I do think it was hidden. And I had to like enable it and like change the interface or something. Also, while we're talking about tech stuff, I guess, I did roll back my GPU driver to the one at the beginning of the month. So hopefully that'll help with the crashes I was seeing the past 2 weeks. I'm on Dreamscythe, not the PvP server. Oh, sometimes you can read the books, but I guess not this time. No, I rolled it back today. And I rolled it back to the release they had at the beginning of the month. Because I was looking at the release cycle, there were like 3 releases this month. One, like late last week. And then there was one, well, okay, I see what you mean. And I still think it's fucking March. I technically rolled it back a month. There you go. I think that's what you were getting at. Long story short, there was a driver update like on the 10th, the 20-something, and then like the 3rd. Not in that order. And since I think I was having the issue before the 22nd, it may have been from the patch on the 10th. So I just went all the way back to like the 2nd, 3rd, the beginning of March. But yeah, you got me, birds. I have to internalize it's April because, good lord, I'm gonna be moving in like 4 or 5 weeks. I need to really put the pedal to the metal on that, on my end. And other people have been panicking, and I'm just like, it's fine, we're good. And then I guess now it's my turn to panic. I'm not really panicking, but I'm feeling the anxiety. Where before it was others feeling the anxiety, I guess. Yeah, I think we want to be leaving like the 2nd or 3rd week of the month. Because the first week's like
Where would you
3
like to
days or
fly
something
to?
like that.
Good luck.
Let me check, hold on. Yeah, so May. Yeah, the first week is just like 2 days. I think we're leaving this week. And we're gonna spend like 3-4 days driving up. So that'll be interesting. The main things I need to do right now is I need to find a vehicle transportation option, like for me, because we're gonna get like a van or something. And I used Turo before, but I don't know if I can use Turo to like pick up in my state and then drop it off like cross country. Yeah, I'm going northwest. I'm going to the Pacific Northwest. Washington State to be exact. I'm pretty sure we're gonna use like pods or something, to move my stuff, but I don't know if we're gonna have to just like go with a U-Haul or something, to have a van that we can take like halfway across the country. Because if Turo will let me do that, like if there's someone provider-wise, that might be ideal. But if we have to go through some other like moving rental service, then that'll just be the way it is. I try to avoid U-Haul because I don't exactly agree with them on a lot of stuff. But that just may be our only choice. We'll see.
Yes, if you let me examine this for a while, I might be able to translate it for you. When I'm able to look over this fully,
oh shit!
I will send word to you. Thank you for sharing this with me, adventurer. Very little is known about the Winterfall furbog.
This is really good. Wow. Holy shit. This is going to give me a whole bunch of extra spell power. And it's just like an amulet. I think I'll get rid of the loofah. It can be a little useful still, but I'm rapidly reaching the level 60. And then it will be useless. This otherwise isn't like crazy, but it can provide me benefits, so we'll go with that. Boop. Is it really? Okay. Is it just for like PvP? Because I mostly do PvE. If it's not useful in PvE, then I don't really care for it. Okay! Okay, Zeratul. I don't know what you want me to call you by. I just see it says Zera in your icon, Zeratul. So, then I'm gonna go back to this setup. I'm not gonna throw away the loofah though. It's gonna go in the bank, because I want to keep it. But I do not need it anymore. But damn, that is nice. Damn. Okay, go. Where's the flight path?
How? Go.
I meant to go to, I need to pay attention. It's fine. I love Felwood. I guess kind of coming back here. For birds, I have no idea if it matches my shoes because there's no visual for it. I'm gonna go with no, because it's blue. My shoes are green. To be fair, I hate my shoes though. I want to change them. Oh, but you said you watched a movie with someone in Seattle. I guess you're doing like a virtual watch together kind of thing. I will not be in Seattle though. It'll be way too expensive for me. Probably gonna be one of the cities to the south of it though. Also, what was the movie? Gotcha. I was talking with this to someone else in another Discord server, I think. And how I remember it was like 10 years ago. I was trying to do some like video share stuff online. And the way we did it to like watch a movie together is like the service just booted up a VM. We both like RDP'd into the VM, and that's how we did it. It was so ghetto. I see. I don't think I've seen that one.
Be careful.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen it. Or if I have, I've forgotten it. The Felwood tree is touching the Winterspring tree. I just noticed that up there. The contagion from Felwood will spread. Is it like a sad movie though? Or is it just like more of like a somber thing? Yeah, real close. I actually, like, I don't know what level you need to be to get to Outland. Like, if I can go, like, technically now. Or if I need to wait till, like, 58, 60. But I am excited to go to Outland, Matthew. I just love the vibe in Outland. You got the Reaper yelling into space. You got asteroid belts and stuff. Debris. Space lights. I just love it. Oh, I don't know if I explicitly want to boost. Just because I'm enjoying my time progressing. My next character will probably kind of run through stuff faster, but also called out, I guess, is Sarah Tool. Look, if you're trying to sell boosting services, I will waste your time for 15 minutes and then I won't buy nothing. Yeah, there's like a time and place I can see for it, but for me, hold on. I really just enjoy getting into the world. Even if I'm not like immersed, I just love enjoying the world, right?
I can't cast that yet.
If I want to crunch numbers, I can go to work for that. Okay. You're both selling as far as I'm concerned, you're both selling boosting services at this point. I was a little confused for a second there, Bert. I was like, what is this coming from? But yeah, I remember now you were expressing what the movie was about. I just total scatterbrained and forgot already. That's on me though, because I have no attention span. Also, for Sarah Tool and Matthew Babas, as far as I'm concerned, y'all are increasing chat engagement, so that's what I'll say about that. But that's interesting. It seems like it's like a coming-of-age story, Birds, into that regard. Yeah, you stole the spot from Birds, I guess. Look, I haven't decided whose services are better yet. I have to keep sampling them. God, I'm horrible. It's okay, Birds. You have been #1 many times by now. So, they still have a lot to catch up on. I mean, 2.5 out of 5 is still like an average score. Right? Well, look, also, Birds, in my book, you're still #1. He was #1! Thinking of the SpongeBob meme. Where is it? Yeah. Well, it sounds like you need better heal-over times. What is it? Is it the shaman who does better heal-over time? I'm sure it was tough. It sounds like it. The real question, though, did you get repeat business? People can rate low all they want, but if they get repeat business, I mean, you know? Is this one of those things where, like, it depends who's working that day? Like, oh, Joe was working that day. That's why the service was so poor. Or something like that.
It's too far away. That's still recharging.
I'm trying to think. Randy Savage was the Slim Jim guy, right? It's been a hot minute. Yeah, no, I'm very familiar with Randy Savage. I'm just like, there's a lot of old celebrities that I sometimes mix up in my brain, and so I wasn't 100% if it was the Slim Jim guy, like, oh yeah, snap into a Slim Jim, or if that was someone else. But yeah, it's him. I remember he was maybe not the best person, but it was good meetings.
That's still recharging.
Sure. There you go.
I need to get closer.
All of that, and with long nails on my fingers. That was probably one of the hardest things to get used to. Changing how you type. So that way, you don't break your nails. Okay, sure. Also, some people don't complain about being too fast. Let me see. Here. We'll do this. Jesus. I can't spell. There we go. It was harder than I thought with the spelling and stuff, but there we go. 84 words per minute, 93% accuracy from this one test. Also, yeah, gotta keep the ladies happy, you know. Oh, I'm so horrible. It's a little bit of a flaunt, but I used to have to type so much at my previous jobs. I still have to type a lot, right? But I used to talk to like 3 people at once in different chats, troubleshooting stuff, and that was a time, that's for sure. But I got really good at typing. Okay. We're on the same wavelength then, birds. There you go. We on the same frequency. There's a meme about that in here somewhere. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. We're on the same frequency. There you go. Also, I didn't see where this one died. There it is. Also, birds, we will try to summon an Infernal again tonight, before I close off the stream. And hopefully it doesn't just fizzle like last night. I read that apparently you're supposed to, like, desummon your demon before you do it. I don't know if that's, like, really intended or just, like, a bug, but, I'll try that. What's your words per minute, Matthew and Zeratul? I showed you mine, now show me yours. The words per minute. Yeah, I mean, I'm memeing, but that was the joke, yeah. Well, I guess, birds, you could argue it's a dispel, because I have to, like, dismiss them. But, yeah. Yes, literally. Couldn't have put it better, birds. God bless. At a certain point, I might have to restrict my stream to 18 plus. I was doing it for Dawn of War just because it's considered like very mature graphically, so. But we'll see. Okay, thank you, Matthew. And Zeratul. I guess, Bert, if you want to, you can do one as well. Or you can just tell me a number and I'll believe you. I mean, it's more of like for legal purposes at that point than anything. And like copyright strikes, and I guess less copyright strikes, but just like content strikes. There you go. Like honestly, I don't care. But I can see how it can be important for me to do that. Because I'm not like advertising it to kids, but technically kids can come in, so. I mean, to be fair, it's not a wrong assumption not assumption, but I would argue it's not a bad idea to restrict mature content. Like if someone is set to YouTube Kids, they're never gonna find my stuff. But if someone just has YouTube access, then they could. But then it's not my responsibility. Like technically that's the parent's responsibility, but nah. Damn, I mean, Matthew. I had like 83 with like 92% accuracy, so you clearly did better than me. At least if you did the same test I did. Also, that's true. The demographic for a WoW Classic is not for children. In the sense that the majority of those are the younger folk, as you would put it, are playing other things.
There's never a gyrocrenatum lying around when you need one. Have a good one.
Oh yeah, this person's making a mechanical yeti.
These furs are perfect, adventurer. We're off to a great start here.
Also, I love her earrings. I said that last time, I think.
Now that I have what I need to cover the mechanical moving parts, I only need one other thing. Well, actually two. 2 horns. The Ice Thistle Patriarchs and Matriarchs have the largest horns, so of course those are the ones I want. That type of yeti inhabits a cave to the southeast. There are plenty of them there. You shouldn't have any problem finding them. Remember, I only want the best looking ones. No beat up or broken horns, please.
Okay, we're going horn hunting. Birds, cue the memes. I need to get my staff, shaft, horns. Take your pick. What's up with that? Hold on. What, Matthew? First, do you only have one eye? And then 2, why do you need depth perception to type? Like, I don't need depth perception to type. But maybe I'm not thinking of it.
That's still recharging.
Also, what's with the Yeti totally fucking curling their toes when you're fighting them. Awkward. Someone died. Let's get a selfie. That is a human corpse. A woman human. Human woman. It's less of a joking matter, and more that I'm confused. Like, look at this. Look at the toes. Look at those. What are they doing? What are they doing?
It's too far away.
I see. I mean, that makes sense. And I would argue, birds, I would argue that for me, I have been typing like literally my entire life. Both in like just personal life and then like business as well. So. Oh yeah, Matthew? How many levels have I gone through? But, to be fair, I do take advantage of my warlock abilities to just keep me trucking. Life tap, and then I have bandages, health stone, all of the good stuff. First aid helps a lot, that's for sure. Because I just rip off my skin, turn it into mana, and then I put a band-aid on it, and we're all good. Okay, dude! Matthew, what is going on? Okay, Matthew, fair. But if you haven't been able to see it very well, just guess. Guess how many levels I've gone through. I see. I don't know if this will sound bad, I guess, but, whenever I was, what was it, like middle school? I don't remember, maybe it was elementary, but the way we learned was they made us learn the home row, that whole thing. The way we learned was they would literally put like a cardboard cutout on top of the keyboard. So, and you put your hands in there. You cannot even look down if you want to. You literally have to do it off of feeling and memory. So, I learned. I also did, you know, Mavis Bacon, Mario teaches typing, stuff like that. Technically, you're partially correct. Like, technically, I have gone through up to 60 levels.
Welcome, friend. I can't wait to show my friends. Now, just wait a moment while I attach these. Perfect. It's all ready, adventurer. Now, I sent some mail to my friends already, telling them that I have a surprise for them. This is where you come in. I'm going to give you my mechanical Yeti, and you need to surprise them by paying each of my friends a visit, turning the Yeti on and sending it towards them. Once you have shown Legaki and Everlook, Sprinkle and Gadgetson, and Quixel in Marshall's Refuge, come back and tell me what happened. Please bring my Yeti back to me then, too.
Jesus Christ, this is across the world. They want me to go here first, right? And then Gadgetson, which is all the way down here. And then I have to go up to take this port, to somewhere over here. Where is it? Anyways, Jesus Christ.
Well, spit it out!
Release the Kraken! Absolute hilarity. I'm just imagining like yakety sax. Yeti does not mess around though. Jesus, it hauls ass. Okay. But damn. There's like no more quests here. We may be going back to the Plague Lands. Unless the Blasted Lands is cool. But I think it's actually too low level for me. Also, Matthew. Technically, Winterspring's a 55 to 60 zone. So... take that. I don't know. I had something, and then it fizzled. So I guess that's what you get instead. Because you said it's a level 60 zone. Well, technically it's a 55 to 60 zone. But I'm just being pedantic. Oh, damn. Do you actually, trying to remember, like, what was I doing at level 48? I think I was in Burning Steps. No, Searing Gorge. Also, I guess I appreciate how, Matthew, you were just ready with the yes. Like, before the question, just like the answer is yes. I think that's technically not possible, Matthew. I didn't start streaming until level 10. But it's okay. It'll be our little secret. Yeah, I was trying to get
A severely damaged crate stands out among the rest of the destroyed belongings at the camp. Looking around, you don't see much that Jaren could want here. However, you do notice that the crate you found has been smashed open, almost as if this was what the Wildkin were after. Looking to the east, you can barely make out an abandoned wagon. Perhaps you might find Jaren's things there. It's worth a look.
The elevators that were going into Serene Gorge, that's right. Into the cauldron. I was having issues with those. Give me your eggs. I want your eggs. I would believe that, Zeratul. Although, I believe it would be probably more than 2 minutes. But who's counting, right? I was actually curious in my own head. I was like, when did I start playing this character? I'm trying to remember back. Because I don't think it was October. Maybe it was, but I want to say maybe it wasn't because that's when I was having internet issues as well.
Approaching the wagon, it doesn't appear that there is much more here for Jaren, but looking on the ground, you notice some crates that look undamaged despite being half buried in the snow. After inspecting the contents of the box, you decide that Jaren could make use of the tools and other items
drink
inside.
first, okay.
However, there is no sign of the amulet. It appears that the Wildkin inhabit the lands to the north and east of here, so you decide that the next step is to face the creatures and reclaim the amulet from them.
But let me see. I'm trying to think, because I remember what led up to me playing WoW. Oh shit, this is the guy I need to kill. Perfect. But I was really sick with horrible food poisoning. And I remember just like dying in my bed, being like, I really, really want to play WoW Classic. And so I did. After I got better. I can't remember what month that was. I think it was actually July. If it wasn't July, June, July. It was August. And I know why. I can correlate that. There was the cat outside, the stray cat, that we rescued and actually brought inside, to like go take him to the vet and help him recover because he was really messed up. We brought him in on 4th of July, or like the day before 4th of July, because we were really concerned that the fireworks would like just trigger him. It would be scary for him. There would be also like other animals just going off crazy because of the fireworks. And he was really messed up. So we just decided to bring him in before 4th of July. That way he is safe during the activities. So yeah, that was July. Causation, the correlation is Prince is like adoption essentially. The causation is I was really sick and so was he. I think that tracks. No, I don't. I feel like I'm trying to force a square into a circle. Also, Matthew, I don't know. Buy a girl a drink first. I feel like I said that earlier, but just in case I didn't. Want to make sure I answered that. Also, there's totally a filter change right here. Blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. Anyway. Okay. Oh, birds, I love you. Never change. I mean, grow as a person, but also never change. But yeah. I guess at some point I could probably show off some pictures or whatever, but, like to show like a before and after. When we first got him and brought him into our garage and stuff, to the now. Cause he was in rough shape, like really rough shape. I don't know what kind of details you want, y'all want, but just know at the very least, it was bad. And he may not have been able to recover by himself out there, so. The good news is he's doing way better, and he clearly does not want to leave. Like, he is such a cuddle bug, and he's just like, nah, fuck the streets. I don't want to be in the streets anymore. Because, like, we'll leave the door open sometimes on accident, and our other kitties are, like, super interested to go out. But he's just like, nah, y'all can have fun with that. So he's just a cute little cuddle bug. $1 margaritas, interesting. Are these like little shot glass margaritas? Or are these like real margaritas? I haven't had a margarita in a long time, actually. I am in the South, so
yes,
it's kind of normal here, but yeah.
I believe now that you are a true hunter by nature. You have faced the most ferocious of creatures and have returned, surpassing my expectations. You are now ready for my final request. In northern Winterspring, great cats assemble around a large landmark called Frost Saber Rock. The leader of these cats is known by the name Shai Rotam. Defeating the matriarch of the Frost Sabers would grant you much respect in the eyes of your fellow person. Go again to Winterspring, and once there, gather sacred meat from the Frost Sabers. Find the stone of Shai Rotam and place it there. Placing the meat of her kin before her will summon Shai Rotam in anger. Be ready for her fury and defeat her.
Okay, there was totally some differences between the text and the voiceover in that one. Cause like they called out a location by name, and that just said like the harsh wilds or something.
Come in, come in. Just don't sit too close to the stove. It hasn't exploded yet today, but just to be safe, I think you should sit elsewhere.
Also, do you know this from experience, birds? Or just like general, like information?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I figured you were gonna ask that again.
Have a good one.
But for me, I've rescued 2 street cats. And they have both been the most affectionate cats ever. So like I would not doubt it. I'm just curious of your experience, or if that's just like your knowledge per se versus experience. The moon's almost all the way down. Probably telling me to go to bed soon. I see. I guess my experience is anecdotal. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anecdotal. Because I guess I haven't like researched it or anything. It's just the experience from the cats I have rescued. Yes, Matthew. I'll maybe have to take you up on the Waffle House order at some point. Get some good breakfast in. Love some good breakfast food. But if you enjoyed it, go ahead and leave a like. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Because as long as my ISP lets me, I'm gonna keep streaming. Both WoW, obviously, and then other stuff too. I'm gonna get back into God of War as like a first. And then Project Zomboid as well. It's been a long time since I played Project Zomboid, and I want to get back into that.
Being part of the Explorers League, I've been hunting for artifacts in the area. Winterspring is said to contain very magical items. Most are highly guarded. Well, I expected to hear as much, lass. I figured that the crazed beast destroyed all of my belongings. But you did find my tools, and most importantly, the amulet! I wonder why the Wild Kids so fiercely defended this item. In any case, I'll think twice before heading their way again.
He's really happy about the amulet.
Off with you.
Yeah, I would really appreciate it, but he may already be gone. But that's okay. I didn't do this to... Well, I was gonna say, I didn't do this to feel good about myself. But technically I am, because I enjoy the streaming, I enjoy the interactions, etc. But it's just for the interactions itself, not for like monetization or anything. Not that I wouldn't be against any free money. But I'm here for the fun. Oh, we have some totally new trees here. I don't know if you can identify these birds, but I don't think we've seen these trees elsewhere in Winterspring yet. In particular, these with the uh, like orange brown trunk and like the orange red leaves. I mean, I do love jewelry. I'll just say I do love jewelry. I'm usually wearing at least a couple rings when I leave the house. Among other jewelry, obviously. But... True. You are correct. Bird. As a note, it used to be horribly hard for me to tell people they're right. Not because, I guess, like, I don't believe people can be right. It's just weird. I don't know. A human thing, an American thing? I'm not sure. I had to get up for a second. But I've tried to make effort to actually say people are right versus just saying you're not wrong. I mean, like, people just love to hear they're right too. So I can help with that. Oh, Jesus! Fucking stealth. Also, I have to get up again. I had some streamers on my door frame, and normally it's not a big deal, but sometimes they get kind of caught in the air from the air conditioning and fans, in the sense that they're just like flying around, and that's not like a problem in itself. But I have candles. I do not need these to catch fire. Okay. But back to what you were saying, Birds, you are correct, that it can increase interactions, which, even though I'm looking at it from a marketing perspective, it still can increase the engagement and the parts I enjoy out of it. I just feel weird, because I just don't want to be someone who's like... God bless America! Oh, Birds. Completely ruined my train of thought. Hold on. Can I bring it back? I always feel weird, like asking for likes and stuff like that, just because, I don't want it to seem like I'm gaming the system and like I cheated my way up or something. But I'm probably overthinking it. But Jesus Christ, Birds. A streamer on my screen. A streamer. Yep. The streamer has streamers, and the streamers are catching on fire. This is a perfectly legitimate English sentence. Also, this is totally Lion King rock side. Not exactly, but it has the vibes of it. That's for sure. But I guess with like my streamers, normally I have the door open. So they just kind of like float around, no big deal. But when I close the door, the air pressure can get weird, I guess. Yeah, I have that happen a lot. That's interesting. Why did I heal for so much? I healed for 1440, but only heals for 960s. I don't know what happened, but I'm not gonna complain. Oh, I think you can crit heal. I think that's a thing. And that's what I just did. I crit my pants. Okay, the drop rate on this seems absolutely abysmal. On these weaker ones, it's like less than 1%. On the stronger ones, it's like 1.5. Jesus. So it's like I have to kill, statistically, 100. We will see. I guess on the bright side, I'm getting tiger meat for cooking. Oh, actually, I don't have any tiger recipes. Boo! I'll look it up really quick. Okay, no, screw that. Okay, tiger meat is used in jungle stew, which is a cooking recipe you get in Stranglethorn Vale. Super low level. Not worth it. So I'll just be vendoring those.
Too far away.
I guess, okay, it depends. There's some other ones that are even higher level. This guy. It's a 2%. Oh, buddy! Almost double! And cool, I got it off of this guy. First kill. I'll take it. was prepared to lock in and have to kill like 200 of them.
Hello, traveler. Not many find me out this way. My name is...
Altar Mount Fender, I guess. Am I supposed to put this in here on top or below? It's not clear. I'm gonna try putting it right here. See if this works. No, it's underneath. Okay. Gotta make sure I don't fall off. Because that is a long fall. Funny birds. Okay, here it is. This is where I guess the magic happens. Oh, there it is. Hello. Uh-oh. Oh, this guy's gonna kill me. I'm probably gonna be okay. I'm definitely... Oh, Jesus. I can't heal! Okay. Oh, this is rough. Get the fuck out of here. He was resisting every fear. No! Oh, this might be it. Hold on. Come on. Jesus. Okay, we're good. Right, lion, tigers, and bears, oh my! I don't know if that's supposed to, like, spawn with this, I have to fight them together, or if I pulled them on accident somehow. Either way, we're good to go. Okay, I think we go back to town. Yeah. And that may be it for Winterspring. Damn, girl. Like there might be a request that goes down here, but damn. Oh, Jesus, no! The sneaky tigers. Oh no! No! Jesus Christ, how many of these? What is going on? I'm so fucked. This is so bad. This is so bad. Oh. Damn. I guess, to be fair, I went walking through the cat's territory. Jesus Christ, though, it's just one after the other. Are you real with me? Wow. Okay, well. The only thing is if I was a little bit faster, I could have done Death Coil. But Jesus. In the fucking lion's den. Christ. Yeah, I remember that being a thing in, I think it was like some jungles in Africa or something. Because they think that they are being looked at. So the eyes look like there's someone looking at them, so they just don't. Well, if someone's looking to grind mobs in Winterspring, this is definitely a good spot up here, because there is a high density of high level, like snow tigers, cougars, I don't know. Brutal. You know what I could have tried if I wasn't panicking so much? I could have tried summoning an Infernal. And just see how that goes, but oh well. Literally, that is what's happening here, birds. They were coming out of the woodworks. Okay, let's get situated here. I wouldn't doubt it. I got that warm touch. Also, actually, I've been known to have icy cold hands and stuff, so I don't know where I'm going with that, but just technical information, I guess. Yeah, icy hot, definitely. Okay. Let's try bringing down the Infernal this time. Does it work? Come on. Boom! There we go. I have no spells for him. But I guess they're just badass. Can I sacrifice you? No. Okay, well, we're gonna fuck up these cougars, because they fucked up the wrong girl.
That's still rechargeable.
Okay, I may have taken off more than I can chew again. No. I'm just gonna leave. Goodbye. I will dismiss the Infernal. I don't know if that dismisses them or just they're no longer. Oh. Actually. Okay, thank God. I thought the Infernal was gonna keep chasing me. Okay, Matthew. You are correct. But you know what? Birds is awesome. So, it's okay. I want to see, is the Infernal still there? Or did the Infernal, like, disperse? Looks like they dispersed. Okay. I think dismissing it, like, dismissed it. I think for it to go wild, you have to just let the subjugate expire. Because apparently that's what people do, is they just, like, summon it in PvP, have it for, like, 10 minutes, and then just let it loose in the enemy backlines. And it's their problem at that point. Well, that was fun. And it actually came down this time. I don't know, Saratul and Matthew, the other day when I was with Birds watching, playing rather, I tried to summon one and it came down, like the little, Inferno ball came down, like hit the floor, and then nothing happened. Also, my pet disappeared, like my Void Walker just disappeared. So it was like, clearly it tried to summon the Infernal, but it didn't for some reason, I don't know. And then the cooldown was set, so like I couldn't just retry. Either way. Actually got it off this time. So that was cool. Look. Fuck the state. That's what I gotta say to that, Zeratul. But this, if there are no more quests here, I might come down here just to check out what's going on down here. But other than that, we may end up just having to go back to the Plague Lands. and level up there for a couple levels. Also, I'm guessing some of y'all didn't like fuck the state, because like a couple of people just left, but I am not gonna apologize for that one.
You have proven both your strength and your determination. Many more challenges await you, but I have already shown you as much as I am able.
Okay, this is all useless to me.
We learn from our life experiences, adventurer. From what this marker says, I am sure that you have only become stronger and wiser as a result of yours. You have grown much since we last spoke. Take this in remembrance of the difficult tasks you've accomplished as a person adventurer, and know that you will always have my respect and admiration.
Okay, this is cool, I guess, but it's not better than what I have, like in any way, shape, or form. So into the bank it goes.
Yo! Be good!
Just immediately going to disenchant that.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real.
Okay. This is probably where we're gonna call it for the night, though. It is 4:30 and I got work in like 4 hours. 5 hours, but whatever. Cool. I am glad that my ISP let me stream again today. 'Cause it was good to talk with you, birds. And then meet some new people. Matthew and Zeratul. It was cool to hang out with you, talk with you for a bit too. It's always good to see you as well, Ixie. But from here, I'm gonna go ahead and start to wind down. Try to sleep. But I'm gonna try to stream again on Friday, after work, late at night. And then if I don't stream Friday, I'm gonna try Saturday, so just keep a lookout for that. Worst case scenario, I post on Blue Sky if my ISP is really bad, just to keep everyone up to date. But otherwise, if you enjoyed it, give it a like. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe, because again, I'm gonna stream. And then, if it's daytime, have a good day. If it's nighttime, have a good evening. And I will see you all next time. Bye! Yes, good night, Zeratul. Yeah, hopefully we're getting really close to Outland. Let me do that first, but like I was saying, if there's nothing else to do in Winterspring, I'll probably hop over to the Flakelands, do a couple quests there, and then whenever I'm like 58, 59, I'm gonna jump into Outland. So exciting stuff. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.